Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the Open Mic Podcast with me, your host, Tom Hirst, brought to you by Richland Source Newsroom After Hours. Today we got the man, Jody Odom Jr., the man working to resurrect the spirit of 2000s R&B.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, with a side of maybe some 70s here and there.
Yeah,
too,
right.
Just a little nostalgic cocktail, I guess, if you will.
It's working for me. I'm 35, and so like I remember when Boyz II Men, stuff like that was popping, like getting me, and then it's sick. I'm digging it. So yeah.
Bruh,
tell everybody who you are and what you do at home.
My name is Jody, the Odom Jr., or some refer to me as a son of Odom, or JoJo Beans back in the day, for my old YouTuber days. Shout out to my grandmother who was keeping my YouTube page alive.
That's sick. That's so sick.
And but yeah, just Jody Odom Jr. J-O-D with a Y, please.
Is your grandma gaming on it, like Twitch streaming?
No, dog. She's actually passed away last year in December,
sorry,
bro. So
I'm really sorry for that.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
It's usually a comment where someone makes a comment like that, to where the next person says like, "Oh, they passed away." So like,
yeah.
That's my luck.
She would have been amazing at it, I'm sure.
Yeah, right. No. Yeah, no, but no. No, dog. I recently wrote a song for her last in December, and I put it online. But yeah, anybody's welcome to check that out.
Which one was that?
We called it Forever. It's basically a video of me in a church singing with my two cousins about it. So yeah, dog. We're titling it Forever, and we're gonna be putting it out this year.
Sick.
But yeah,
that's cool.
That's a
real
journey
cool.
with that. Yeah,
man. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks when people have to go, but if you can make beautiful stuff after it, I'm sure that she would have loved it.
Listen, man, it was so organic, because it wasn't even like a, because nobody likes forcing creativity.
Right.
We want it to happen organically.
Yeah.
And I can't stand somebody who just wants to, who sees somebody's death and immediately, in a metaphorical sense, wants to paint a mural on them just to show. Some people, it's not as hearted as it looks, honestly, because nowadays everybody's just following trends, and we probably had no intentions of talking about this, but like when D'Angelo passed and everything, it's like everybody out the wazoo just like was chucking their covers, their famous covers that they posted on Instagram and everything like that. And I'm like, now's not the time to show off. Now's the time to mourn them. But that goes to show how terrible we treat our artists. As products.
Yeah. Man, it is interesting we're getting into this topic, because it's something that, like, as somebody who's trying to push stuff content-wise on like Instagram and stuff, it's like there's that battle between like authenticity and then feeling like you're using somebody just to promote something that you're doing. Dude, and it's like
it's the brought freaking worst, because I struggle with it too.
Right? It's very difficult. It's like, because I find myself sitting there like messaging people and like I struggle, like, I just want you to listen to our song. Yeah. But at the same time, like, you're a human being, and I don't want to treat you as just like somebody I'm trying to get something out of.
It's so hard, because
it's weird, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, when I say these things, or I'm calling these things out, there's a way to do it without, acting as if, you are Gandalf and they are the Hobbits. You're looking down on them, I'm just, and it's nowadays when I do address something, I'm doing my best not to be so righteous about it, because I promise you that my shit still stinks. I promise you, it still does. Right. And so, that's just...
It gets easier to recognize that as you get older, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least for me anyway, I was full of myself in certain ways when I was younger, and it's like,
golly,
yeah, I get it like
man.
that. But yeah, no. So like, it's really a difficult line to walk. It really is.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have you've just been releasing a bunch of stuff recently, man. Like,
it doesn't
all sick.
feel real, because I've been hoarding for so long.
Yeah. Well, it feels like it, like you just like paying attention to your music and what you've been doing the last couple years more so than before. it does feel like you only released a couple songs like every year, and then all of a sudden you're just like dropping bombs.
Yeah. Speaking of which, since I don't know where the world is going, but it's like my frontal lobe completely developed now.
Yeah.
I'm like I have been on the cusp of 30 for a good minute, but now that it really happened, I feel like it finally happened, and I'm like, yo. Right. You're sitting on like so much McFrickin' music, like 4 albums worth.
Oh snap!
I saw. I know. Seriously, it's not even funny.
I mean, that makes sense.
Like I thought out music videos for years for these numbers and everything like that. Yeah. Now, the one that I recently posted, Too Cold, that was actually done a year ago, so that's fairly close.
Oh wow! Okay,
that's fairly Too Cold.
Dang,
like
man,
I mean,
it's sick though. It's catchy. Like,
thank you. Yeah. That's the goal. I posted a reel on it a year ago.
Okay.
And but it was just right towards the tail end of winter, basically. So
and
you
people had to wait for the new cycle.
And people were. So I'm like, well, this is stupid. So I mean, unless you want to pop out in July with it, but no. But no, that's just not it. I'm like, okay, so it finally happens. My grandmother passes away, and I know my only regret is, obviously other than grandchildren, is that she's not great grandchildren, is that about my music, because she was so faithful to every YouTube post, every post, like on my artist page. You already know how hard it is to get anybody to see your artist page on Facebook,
right?
Because they're like, listen, unless you are paying your first child, we are not pushing this for you. Mm-hmm. So she was consistently on there. That means she was searching for me. Dude, it was not popping on her algorithm. She was constantly had me in her mind, and she's constantly showing me to her people. And that just goes to show what that just goes to show that type of relationship that music has with people. It's not the same place from a grandmother's standpoint, but it's like when people are connected to that individual. And now it's about connection more than anything else.
Temperatures change, so cold, things don't feel the same no more. Used to be warm for me, burning up and shining bright in all the high degrees. But now it seems it's a little bit too low, below zero, too low. Baby, it's too cold, something has changed. Hey, tell me, is it in vain? Yeah. To your heart, but with my service I ain't getting no bars. I'm singing hello, I'm talking to my echo. I should probably let it go, 'cause I'm frozen. If the heart is a house full of love, who'll let the back door open? Why'd you close yourself off to me? We used to play radio for a vibe, and now we only turn it on just to hide from the silence. Yeah, but why is the silence so loud? The temperatures change, so cold, things don't feel the same no more. Used to be warm for me, burning up and shining bright in all the high degrees. But now it seems it's a little bit too low, below zero, too low. Baby, it's too cold, something has changed. Yeah, tell me, is it in vain? Yeah, what I'd give to see you smile for me, with all the light that came naturally. But now we're same place, two opposite sides. Ain't nothing I would trade to feel like you're still mine. It's giving me the shivers. Ghost of your love is ever haunting me. It's like it's always winter during the month of May. Yeah. Tell me, where did I lose you? I can't feel your pulse. How'd you get so numb? Yeah, 'cause it's 7 degrees below zero. I need your warmth. used to play the radio for a vibe, and now we only turn it on just to hide from the silence. Tell me why is the silence so loud? The temperature's change. Things don't feel the same. No more. Used to be one for me, burning up and shining, riding on a high degrees. But now it seems a little too low. Too low. Baby, it's too cold. Something has changed. Tell me, is it in vain? Ooh, tell me, where did I lose you? I can't feel your pulse. How'd you get so numb? Ooh, 'cause it's 7 degrees below zero. I need your. Why is the silence so loud?
And I think it's cool how music lately has been it's been a level playing field. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like the only luck that a lot of established artists have now are their hits.
Yeah.
Because if you look in a general, like in the entertainment field in general, with shows, sitcoms, movie, what do you see now? Reruns, reboots,
Yep.
everything. It's like it's hard
it's bad.
for classics, like true classics, to really break through. So it's like everybody's like Usher, artists that I follow, they're all just doing their old joints.
Yeah.
And if they do something new, wait, he dropped something last year?
Yeah, who knew?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, right. Dude, it really is like the way technology is nowadays. It is a very, very weird, like, valley of all types of strange things going on all at once. Of like that. Like, it's kind of like there's just so many. For me, it feels like there are smaller and smaller bubbles. But like people are connected to those bubbles in different ways. I don't know. Like, there's just, it feels like there's all these pockets of like, there's these bands that I'm seeing on Instagram that I've never known before, that I know people who listen to them, and people are super excited, and it just seems like that's happening a lot more than I remember it, and I think that speaks to what you're talking about, the level playing field, because it's almost like you can get pushed to a certain group of people, and you could get popular in a small group of people, and the rest of the world has no idea who you are. Yeah. But you could actually be doing very well at the same time, I feel like,
But I think, because I am definitely thinking, I think a lot more forward than people give me credit for. Yeah. Even though I'm reaching back with I know my vibe says vintage and everything like that, but I'm constantly worrying about the future, you know? Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I saw this coming with the whole AI thing, and as much of a fossil I want to be about it, because, it's very easy. I'll never forget the first moment where I listened to the radio and I was just like, who is this? And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Let's skip to the next song. Oh, I'm definitely not rocking with that.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I remember back in the day. Oh, my God. It's happening. It's happening. And so I'm getting older, and it's humbling, of course. I know I have a youthful energy. I promise y'all I'm older than I look. But, my back does hurt.
Yeah.
But, yeah, where I was, the moonwalking back. I'm sorry, I drifted away. But the moonwalking back to where it was going, with AI and everything.
Yes.
I'm doing my best to see the cycle in humanity. I'm doing my best to see which element of this have we seen before, to where something's new. Yeah. There's going to be a round of bitching. There's going to be a round of people making rounds of, I remember when,
Yeah.
And it's a tool.
Yeah.
Is going to be a tool. But that being said, there has to be something, unfortunately, new.
Yeah.
New, like we're gonna have to get more creative. Yeah. I think it's really I really feel like it's pushing the artistry now.
Yeah.
Because since one thing that I do find dope about because the positives and the negatives with how social media works now is that there's everybody's on the field now.
Yeah.
Syndrome got his way. Everybody got the invention. Everybody's super. Everybody's super. And when everybody's super, no one will be. And we're at that point.
Yeah.
But now I feel like it's gonna, like, if you're truly an artist, it's gonna light a fire.
Yeah.
Because this is so much more than, oh, this is cool, this is a hobby. And listen, I no longer crap on anybody who wants to do this for a hobby or anything like that,
Yeah.
I once picked up a football once upon a time.
Yeah. How long was that?
Until oh, sweet Christmas. Yeah. But
Right.
yeah, I once tried to pick up a basketball. I'm like, hey, this should be in my jeans. Okay. But no, like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to shame anybody for, but seriously, if you're going to be in the jungle, then be in the jungle.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what the artist, like, honestly, like, the real lane for artists, if you're really going to do this, you really, truly have to, like, want it now.
Yeah.
Because, since everybody can be super, you just have to stand out. And unfortunately, you will have to be original.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yes. Yeah, no, seriously. And I think that is, like, that's kind of the fascinating thing about a lot of this algorithm stuff, when to post this, when this time, whatever. Like, what seems to be pushing out to the forefront is originality the most. Like,
oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the more original you actually are, the more it's like, yeah, like, people love underdog stories, and people love seeing when people are genuinely themselves, because it's like, I mean, it's something that we can all resonate to. It's difficult to be yourself in front of a lot of people. It's scary,
absolutely.
And people love bravery. So I think it's fascinating that, like, it seems like in such a, like, I guess from such an inorganic machine, like, originality, like, the most organic thing is actually what's being pushed and promoted, I think that's it's weird.
It's an interest game.
Yeah, right. It's not what you'd expect out of something so mechanical,
Absolutely. Because it's like it's literally speed dating. It's like speed dating now,
right.
Because you literally have
right.
a second to make an impression. And like I said, there's goods and bads to it. Now you have to focus on, unfortunately, I hate how being interesting is the new gimmick now.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a little gimmick a little bit. You have to see what makes you. What's going to make them go, wow? What's going to make them, what's going to get their attention?
If you gamify that, then right? That is it. Right?
So, look, do you not see the vein popping out of my head? That's why it's not easy. It's not for the weak, but with different times calls for something different, It's the same time. It's the same, but different at the same time. We had a song written with Sarah Goff.
I was actually about to put out my episode with her either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. I'm going to pop it out. So,
dog.
Yeah, she rules. I love Sarah.
Yeah,
that song's good.
Thank you, dog.
Yeah.
That was such a cool moment because she just hits me out to the whim and she just plays this reel of her, doing just singing a little bit of that song to a guitar, and immediately I got the image.
Nice.
So that's the hard part is done.
Yeah, right.
Like sometimes, like writing it, I feel like I'd rather produce around a song than like try to write it. Unfortunately,
yeah.
Interesting. I know
Yeah.
everybody's different. Some people that's their strong suit, but for other people they had to work at it.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's so many things that I was a natural at, but there's so many things that I had to work at when it just came to the music thing.
Yeah.
For example, I wasn't always the best riff and runner and everything like that. Of course, melodies came to me.
Yeah.
Like ever since I was a kid, like pitch, things like that, or melodies, or hearing the music in something that didn't come hard to me.
Okay.
Like I would be that kid in the room just playing whatever I heard. Like since I have the Charlie Sheen treatment, perfect pitch or whatever, not to brag or anything like that. But it's literally a superpower. It's like it's
sick.
It really is. It's pretty
that's
cool.
So sick.
So, but no, that's where that came.
That's
but,
so sick.
No, but she played that reel. Like I said, I drift quite a bit, but she played the reel and I heard it, and I'm like, listen, if it sounds this good right now to just a guitar, then I immediately heard, since she said Stranger Things, Stranger Times, I'm like, we have to go into that little boom, 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 but in a different order because I do not have the money to pay them.
Right.
So I had to. I gave him the Dollar General version of the Stranger Things thing going.
I love Dollar General.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's great.
It's Christmas. They've been down. They've been there for me, man. They've been there for me.
Right. Yo, I got a sponsor for the show. You already know what it is. Mallory Hirst with the Keller Williams Legacy Group. We all know buying houses is hard right now. We're not going to sugarcoat it. Things are difficult, but let me tell you, there is still an option. And that option is Mallory Hirst. With a motto like where there's a will, there's a house, you can guarantee you're going to be taken care of. Whether you're buying or you're selling, the right option is out there for you. And Keller Williams is national, so even if you don't live in Ohio, still hit her up. She can help you find a real estate agent in your area that you can trust. So contact Mallory Hirst today with all of your real estate needs, whether it's buying or selling a house, or you just need some information about the market in your area. Contact her at 419-685-8071. Again, 419-685-8071. All right, now back to the episode. With the release cycle that you're doing right now, like, do you have any? I love asking about like plans and like like kind of like businessifying it. Like, do you have like a schedule that you're trying to keep to, or are you trying to just like do whatever's hitting you when it's hitting you?
See, for a while now, I've tried to drop this Valentine's Day joint for a good while, but considering Valentine's Day tomorrow and I don't have a full body, I have enough to where if I wanted to, I could drop a EP, but I'm trying to do this EP to where it just feels like one body.
Okay, sick.
I don't know. I just love me albums that I could just listen to one, all the way through. That is its own organism to where, you can from top to bottom. Right.
I'm much more of an album guy. I love, I hate listening to just singles. Like, I want to hear like,
man.
I want to hear like where, I don't, just that full body of work. Cause usually people are like, there's like aspects to the song that are in other songs. And like, it's,
man. Like I know when I dropped my first like album or whatever, man, it has to be a moment, because I just remember back in the day, once upon a time, when I opened an album and my dad gave me my first one, and you should have seen the look on my face when I realized that sucker, the cover comes out, and not only does it come out, but the lyrics are inside, and everybody that's involved is inside, and I'm like, whoa, this is my favorite artist's government name? Hold on. Hold up.
Right.
Who is this name that keeps popping up? It's the wonder and the journey of it all. And, that I love even the mid songs. You were forced to listen to the mid songs. Now there's certain artists to where I can't tell you, like, some of their deep cuts or anything like that, because that's how everything is fed now. It's all about the hits. It's all about the top and whatever. What's hot right now? What's on the top 100 right now? Right. When was this on the top 100 in 2017? Because I don't remember hearing this one. No, it was on their album. Okay, next subject. But no, I miss that feeling. So when I drop something, it's gonna feel like one cohesive piece of work. The Afronauts are like locally
brilliant.
Though bro,
insane.
I'm gonna get to even deeper with that, because y'all are crazy working together.
Thank you.
But the Afronauts, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge them, because they are like,
next level.
I mean, you've seen them perform,
dude. Next level, man. Next level.
Yeah.
Like their album release for what I think it was 2, right?
Okay, yeah.
When you played with them and Ricky Mitchell, it was here at Richland Source.
Okay, so that one is their self-entitled EP, the Afronauts.
Right. Yeah, dude. That live was insane. That entire production, like,
bro, I was there, and I've always
so
feel humbled every time I perform with them. I'm like, what am I doing here?
It was like, dude, it was a super group that night. Like, with you and Ricky on, like, it was so freaking good, man.
Thank you, dog. Thank you.
Yeah, that was insanely good performance. It's one that I wish there was like better recording of like the full product, like as like video, audio. Like I don't know if it even exists. I don't know if they recorded it or not. But
that one, it is streaming.
Is it streaming?
It is streaming.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
What am I doing? See, I'm talking out my head. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, no, like they rule.
No, they do, bro. Like like Aaron's put me on game. Aaron Hill, the drummer, he's put me on game for a few things, man. They're pretty much family at this point because it's when we did meet for the first time. I was supposed to be opening for them. Okay, and they're opening. They're setting things up. And they're mad. Anybody who knows the Hills is that they're quiet. And I'm going in and I'm like, did someone just get shot or something? Or what happened? Who died? Right. But it's just like they were so narrowed in. And I'm like, oh, well, obviously they don't mess with me. So, right. But no, towards the end, they saw my set. And it's very easy to come across somebody that talented and to be nervous to play for them because I was open for them. Thank God. And two, but they were very receptive and very open. And they were, very humble individuals. Yeah. So
some of the kindest people you'll ever meet.
No, seriously, and that's just them, And I'm like, you know what? The more I hang out with them, I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's the way to live. I've been so caught up in this artist part to where you just gotta mingle with everybody. You gotta get in their number. You gotta yada da 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 all this energy, and everything. But I'm like, conserve it for when you come around somebody it actually meshes with because it was. That goes to show that meeting was very organic because we just clicked. Right. We have so many similar interests when it comes to taste in music. Yeah. So I'm just glad and blessed that it worked that way instead of me trying to hunt. Use them being there in inbox like let's work together. So it wasn't like that. Like it generally worked out that way.
Dude, that's so sick. Yeah, that's so sick.
It did.
That's so sick. Yeah, man. Speaking of which, pull up. That you did with Kid Culture. That song rules.
Thank you.
I know, seriously, like, not trying to, like, be weird or anything. That song's sick. It is very, very catchy, and I hope you push it more again because it is very catchy.
I'm definitely going to do a re-release for that one. Yeah, because I did not go hard enough with the promotion, but,
Well, it seems like that was, like, kind of maybe a catalyst moment for you?
It was. Yeah? It was like, it was honestly... It felt like my debut number, and honestly, it really did because you got to go through so many songs until you get to the one that really. Yeah, right. I'm like, okay, right. Because that one, I'm very proud of that one because that one was like entirely self-produced and everything like that, and and Aaron coached me through a bit of that one as well too. But
he's good at it, man.
He's good, and he'll keep it a $150 with everything, dude. Which you see is what you get.
That's one of my favorite, like, the things that I appreciate about him the most is I know if I say, yo, Aaron, what do you think about this? He will, give you good, bad, and everything in between, and, like, he will be honest and upfront with you. It's great.
Fax Machine. No, yeah, dude. But, yeah, I worked on the number. I did the number. Alan, Kid Culture, came, like, the night before to, like, be a second ear in mixing that. Because, like I said, it was, like, one of my first, like, real releases, so I always need at least one other individual because I will replay a song and replay a song, replay a song until it's like into the freaking ground, because I know I really believe in perfection. That's why I haven't released really until now because I'm like I have such a respect for it to where I don't want it sounding like a SoundCloud rapper. But much respect to them because I get it. You need to let off that steam and release the crappy ones, but I just know
it's hard. Yeah, dude, it's hard. I get it. Like I hate releasing stuff if I don't feel like it's ready. Like there's some personal stuff that I've worked on musically that I'm like I never have released anything because of that, because it's like if it's not like if you don't feel like it's perfect, it's like I don't know, you don't want to put a bad foot forward,
right? And now ever since talking with my therapist, I don't have one, but like my mental, but I'm constantly talking myself through it now. And those who are closest to me, it's not about perfect as much as it is about the feeling, and the feeling just has to be there. That's just it for me now. Yeah. Because that's what we are. That's our superpower. That's what gives the instrument its feeling. So that's what I'm chasing now. Yeah, right. Is it potent enough? Is it, somber enough? Is it, that's just it. Literally it.
Yeah. Does it give you the feels?
Yeah, that's
Heck
it.
Yeah.
Do you feel it?
Yeah. Dude, pull up. It definitely does. I dig it, man.
Thank you.
I'm hoping to hear more stuff like that as well in the future. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dope,
I'm literally just dropping this shit. Like I think the goal is to at least have one visual per month, something
nice,
close to that.
Okay.
Because now like I said, as much as I want to drop a full album like this month or anything like that, I feel like I need to gain the following, unfortunately.
Okay.
I have people that know me, but I don't have a real following from my work.
Yeah.
And I feel like a pull-up, people really started to like raise their eyebrow, like, oh, now he's doing it.
Yeah.
Because
no, it really did. It felt like a shift. Like I don't know. Like I can't even really put it into words, but even like just paying attention in the way that I have been, like it felt like there was a shift in you as an artist. You know,
it is, dog. Like
which is dope.
Yeah, I appreciate it, dog, because I've released at least a couple numbers before then, but now it's just like, okay, we're getting onto something, because I think now what I realize my goal is now with music is for people to hear it and be like, you know what, I wonder if that's really him in real life. And then they meet me and it matches. Because,
that's cool.
I've been known for at least being, giddy, playful, suave in some cases, but I'm more so a dork than anything else. I'm so nerdy with certain things, dog. And so it's like, but I just have a thing for R&B, dog. That's just raised in me, man. That's just from church to my preferences or my references and everything, dog. That's just in me. But I want people to be like, hey, that's definitely Jody, and that's definitely a Jody record,
Yep.
But also
That's sick.
to express a different side of myself. I want to really actually feel like I release something when I do drop something. Yeah. Because there are definitely layers to me, genre wise. I don't like the next project that I'm working on, dude. It's not gonna be solely R&B. It's just gonna be like really on some. I'm really gonna be digging deep from now.
Yeah.
Other than the cotton candy stuff. So.
Yeah. Like deep in what way? Like what kind of like artists do you pull from in like your deep rooted?
There's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
There's certain gospel artists that you're probably not familiar with, dog.
Yeah.
They're not the commercial ones. There's artists like there's J Moss. There's this guy named who goes by B Slade now. Like I'm telling you, a lot of my influences are gospel artists, dude, because it's just a top tier musicianship, dude, and artistry, dude. Like religion aside, dude, it's that was life for me, dog. And that was
well, I mean, when you grow up in church 3 to 4 times a week playing with other musicians who have been doing that for 30 plus years, like you don't get any better teaching than that. You don't get any better like
feeling is all I know.
Yeah, right. Like seriously, like that's all there is at that point. So it makes perfect sense. Yeah, especially when you have perfect pitch. Like that's the schooling that you want to give somebody like you. It is that type of a raising and teaching,
Right, and that's why I hold music the way it is. That's why I just I feel like I just can't drop anything. But I don't want to discourage, I had to confront myself on that too, because, that really puts the music in a box on what it's meant for. It's not something that you need to compartmentalized for something to sell. That's not the only reason for it. That's the goal for a living, but it's just like at the basis of it, I just want to go back to when I was a kid, because I put so much pressure on myself for years with doing this thing. I went so long without releasing to where it's just started to weigh on my body and everything.
Yep. No,
the
I get that.
explanation for these,
completely get that.
for the bags under our eyes, because it's like, I let so many things linger, so many feelings linger with so many things, and and I sat on the music for so long. So this is why I'm just busting this year. I'm just dropping. I'm just releasing.
Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. That's dope. That's really good.
And luckily, I've acquired enough knowledge in making it to where I feel like I can really put out something quality. And I'm glad that Pull Up made an impression, honestly. And it's just like, this is just on a local point. Once I've really partnered with Jameson, who's such a godsend, honestly, right now, because with Too Cold, I damn near cried when I first saw the video, dog, that he made.
Dude, they're like a cornerstone of Mansfield music, man. Him and Tika.
No,
like
they're
they like,
literally the first.
The stuff that they do for so many artists, so many people, so many like rappers and artists that I've had in here recently. Like they list them as like, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for them.
Nah, Fax Machine, dog. Shout out to Jameson and
man.
the Cause and Tika
Yeah.
and Mind Capsule Media for making this happen. Seriously, I will, because they are literally giving my work the legs for it, you know, like views aside or anything. Like I haven't checked the stats or anything like that about where it's done here, there, because my focus now, I think, is just really with gaining an audience and letting them get to know me, honestly. And you can't just do that with a full album yet, really, because you know, with their attention span and the competition of all the other music that's coming out now and everything like that, you know, I gotta do it piece by piece now, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with now. I'm cool with.
Hey,
seriously,
right? It's working so far.
Yeah,
yeah, it's working so far.
I'm grateful, dog.
Dude, that's so sick. That's so sick. Yeah. So, what's the next? Do you have a title for the next one that's gonna be dropping?
I do. What was I gonna say? Oh, the one that just dropped today, actually. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
And I don't know when this is gonna air, but by this time, it'll be on all streaming platforms. It's First Choice featuring Najee Rawls. Pretty nice. So yeah.
Everyone
Where's he from? I didn't.
Bro, he's
recognize him.
local.
Is he?
He's been
Mansfield?
living here longer than me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love that. He needs to come
You
on
need
the
to have him on
podcast.
because he is he's such a within such a short time, dog. Like he's gifted. Like he's 5 years younger than me, dude.
Oh, okay.
But he's wise beyond his years, honestly, and you can hear it in his voice.
Yeah, man.
People think
Yeah.
I'm his little cousin when they hear us singing. You know.
I thought he was a lot older than that, honestly.
Exactly.
Like,
and see what I'm saying? But no,
but
he's got time now. He's got so much more time to be grown.
right? Oh man, yeah, seriously.
He got so much more
It's like
time. No.
being in the hyperbolic time chamber. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Yeah.
See? Yeah, no, facts machine.
Right?
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The hyperbolic time chamber. That's something. That's gonna be something. Somebody's gonna use that for something.
I hope so.
Right.
That's so sick.
Right. You heard it here, folks. That's what I'm talking about.
Imagine.
Taking things that are precious and just trying to like put money behind it immediately, like brand,
Right,
whatever.
right.
Yeah.
It's
It's ruined me. It's
right.
ruined me.
They've definitely
Ooh, that's a
coded
cool
us.
idea. What can I? Just let that be. Sometimes a cool idea is just that.
Dude, that's so hard though. It's
I
so hard,
know.
dude. I do the same thing. It's like,
It's hard
oh,
when
I
you're
could do
broke.
something. You could do something with that. You could do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's definitely exhausting.
I know because like everything, you know, you catch yourself just. I mean, I haven't gotten to that point yet because, like I said, I am pacing myself to be the best human I possibly can now.
Yeah.
Since the goal has changed, you know, other than fame or nothing like that, it's about it's about expressing. It's about the expression, and I really do want to touch as many people as I can. No Biden, and that's where I'm sorry. I really do. Because I just, ever since I was younger, I really appreciated the feeling.
That's good.
Feeling of being able to just reach a room, dog. I just really have, man. It's
dude, seriously, playing shows and being in a crowd that's like actually engaged and enjoying it, and it's like, it's special, man. It definitely is a special feeling.
And I've got to say, with that record that you just produced, I don't just appreciate it, because that's almost a slight. You know, when people say that, I really appreciate what you're doing, man. Oh, you don't dig it. You're just like that. It's like, it's almost the equivalent now to like saying, "Oh, you just did a thing." Okay, yeah, I
love that for you.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that for you. Oh man,
I know, it's the worst.
Yeah, the brat freaking worst. But you know, it's yes, yeah. But I really do dig what you're doing. Because you know,
thank you.
I live such a sheltered life. I can list on like one hand all the metal songs that I've listened to, but yours I actually felt, and I've always wanted to venture more into that type of music.
Yeah.
As someone who's just so open. So just know I really dig the record.
Thank you.
The emotion, like the way my ADD is set up, it was perfect.
Heck yeah, that's sick.
Yeah,
that's real sick.
The highs and the lows, I was digging all of it.
Dude,
and I just want to know what the hell is wrong with y'all, because first off, seeing you, Adam, and Aaron on the same image, I'm like, what in the world?
Right.
And of course, y'all came up with something so freaking potent. What was the inspiration behind that? This is your interview now.
Yeah.
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse. Nice. I mean, like, as far as like as far piecing the song together musically, or like
both the lyrics and all that, dog.
Okay.
Start with the lyrics, the heart of it.
Yeah. Well, so like, I wrote the song. The song essentially is about like how my wife and I both went through some difficult, like, we had some difficult things happen to us. One brought on by ourselves, the other in like externally, and they were very traumatic in certain ways, and it brought us to like a question, like a crossroads in our life, where we had to make that choice of like, are we going to keep living this way or keep living that way, or change. And those life choices that we had to make, they were both like very similar to each other, and it's kind of like the synchronicity of the external things and the way they came about and the same similarities of paths that kind of like brought us together in a way. And so it's about that essentially.
Got it.
Yeah.
No,
if that made sense.
The production on it and everything, it makes so much more sense. I was listening to it a couple days ago, and I listened to it at least a good, 5-6 times because I really enjoy things that make me feel. Now that like I really felt something, you know, and I'm not just tooting the horn or nothing like that or being weird or whatever you put it earlier. No, I'm just like, no, it's I really am digging it, dog.
Thank you, Jody. I appreciate that a lot,
seriously,
man.
I really do. I was like, man, is there another one on here? So are y'all working on an album?
Yeah. Well, we're the goal right now is we're either gonna do another single or 2 more singles and then record 2 more after that and put out it as an EP.
Bet.
But so we just hopefully we just are booking time, and I think we're gonna end up getting back in the studio next week actually for our next song. And that's gonna be sick because this song the song that we're gonna record is I think a more well-rounded direction of where we're trying to go musically.
Okay, bet.
And then the one after that, if we record the one we just finished, is going to be very interesting because Aaron's pretty much wrote the whole thing.
Oh, wow. What?
So what we're trying to do is, the way we're trying to figure out our writing style right now is, like, Zach, our guitarist, is going to have some riffs.
Yeah.
He's going to put them in Dropbox, and then Aaron's going to take and work his musical composition mastermind and like write melody and chords over top of it, kind of piece that together, and then him and Adam are going to jam out like and flesh out the details live at the practice. But we're trying to we're wanting to incorporate, because Aaron went to college for music composition.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so we're trying to incorporate that aspect of him into it as well, so that we can have a much more collaborative whole, but play to all of our strengths, you know.
And I eventually I will do a group, dog. Eventually I will. It's just got to be with the right folks, and it's just
dude. We talked about seeing if you wanted to join at one point in time because we were talking about we didn't know if it would fit or not, like, because we're very much about chemistry. If we don't have the right chemistry with somebody, even if we like them a lot, it's
seriously,
you can't write music if you don't. And we all just kind of gelled immediately, right? But yeah, no, we were talking about it because we want we really want to push that just like more technical aspect of like composition.
Yeah.
And, even keep it a little more palatable, but push the technical aspect of it.
If I want to come together on a song, you already know. Already know I'm down from it by my energy now. So it's just
it would be fun. It would be really fun.
No, seriously. Were you
really
singing
fun.
leads on the song?
No, Zach, the guitarist.
Of course, Zach.
Yeah, I'm working on. I've been practicing singing.
Yeah.
So I want to do more singing eventually, but I gotta. I neglected singing for screaming for a long time, so I gotta work that muscle back up.
Got it, bro. I've always wanted to try to scream, but I'm like, I'm too scared to try. I do not want to f myself up. So
understandable. It's you can.
yeah.
But it's from my understanding, it's very similar to singing, where you're projecting from, diaphragm, all that stuff.
But there's quite a bit like compressing and all that. You know?
Yeah, and you don't want to. I don't scream from my throat.
Yeah.
Right. It's like that area where your nose connects to the back of your mouth, that top head kind of voice.
I was wondering about that while I was listening yesterday, because I'm like, ain't no way that some of these folks still got a voice after actually screaming. Like, no,
right?
It's different than that. But yeah, you're right. Just like anything, it's a muscle, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. But yeah, dude, it's so I want to work with you on a song at least once, see how it would be a lot of fun, man.
Absolutely, man. I've worked with so many people just within last year. There was Macy Page last year. Shout out to Macy Page, because I can't wait for her project to come out too.
Yeah,
because I've
heard of her name, but I'm not familiar.
Oh, dude, she's a young talent who's been writing emotionally intelligent music since she was probably 8 or 9 years old. I can't remember.
Really?
Don't quote me that. Macy, don't kill me. But you really need to have her on here.
Okay.
Because she's been doing. She's just a local talent and a gift for songwriting. If you check her TikTok, she's so consistent with it, dude.
Yeah.
She's so consistent with her work.
That's
and the fact
part.
that I was able to mix Distill Me for her, was pretty cool. That's a good record for y'all to check out too. Distill Me by Macy Page. But yeah, that was her last year, and I think she's gonna allow me to work on a few more records this year when we get the chance to. But
Sick.
dude, yeah, there's so much music that I'm going to be dropping this year. It's not even funny.
Dude.
I think the goal now is to just really create some moments with, like, to really believe in the record that you're putting out and to create a moment around it.
Yeah.
You know, so like I said, with Jamie helping me on that, it's a huge blessing, seriously, because those are the exact legs that they need. And with First Choice, that's just a lyric video that's just come out, by the way. So, but it's engaging.
It looks
enough.
good too.
Thank you.
Like I like the all the different lettering and the play with it, and the underlying, the circling, like it's pretty cool actually.
Jameson sent me that video. I was supposed to be going to sleep at 1, bro. I didn't go to sleep till like 3 in the morning because I was excited, dog. I was mad excited. I was mac and cheesing from ear to ear, for real. I was like, yo, this is some magic right here. Somebody's grandma's gonna love this. Oh, they gonna love this song for real.
Dude, it's great, man.
Thank
It's catchy.
Thank you,
It's
dog.
catchy. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I saw
dude.
that you had Raw Wade on here, and I listened
dude.
to the whole thing. Let me tell you something about. I'm hungry right now just thinking about it,
dude. Their pizza adventure. What is it? What did he call it? I think he said it was like Pizza Adventure, like Robin Vaughn's Pizza Adventure,
something like that. But all I know is me and Raw Wade. It's unfortunate that we haven't been on more songs together because I know he's so chill and laid back.
That was so nice too. Like you guys nailed that sound really well on that track that you guys did.
That song too, right? I forgot I wasn't even gonna bring that up. Yeah, that was cool. But the song that he had on with the Cause, though, that one, I'm like, that is some Harry Coochie music for sure. I'm like, bro, I need a cigarette after that one. That one is cold. They did that thing. They did that for sure.
They really did.
It's just like it seems like the music community is just really coming together. Even in spite of Richland Source not doing that thing anymore, or that Snow Trails. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah. Mansfield Music Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're not going to be doing it anymore, unfortunately. But
what happened?
Right, the internal direction differences, I guess, and it just became a lot of work. I guess I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah. Right.
We need something. We already did. We already had nothing.
I know, right? Yeah, man. We really need a more consistent venue as far as like we have smaller dope spots.
Yeah.
But kind of like that middle-sized type venue where we can trying to get CMB.
Okay.
Sized artists for all of our locals to open for and get a little more exposure. I think that would be real sick if we had because Electric Company was kind of doing that a little bit in the heavier scene.
Yeah.
They were having some bigger new metal and whatever bands coming through.
Right.
But yeah, man, it would be. Yeah, it would be sick if we had something like that.
I'll, by the time it's back up, I will have at least enough of a catalog that'll speak for itself because I was so done with pointing fingers in general because everybody knows me. I started out in the cover scene, covering Bruno, covering MJ and everything like that. And, with my sister Emily Raft, bro, that was I saw that you had her on here last week, by the way.
Yep.
That was cool. That was cool. That's my sis for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because you guys, you're in the same class together, right? And
we weren't in the same class. I think we were maybe 4. We were 5 years apart.
5 years apart.
So yeah, she was always been my little sister, dog. And then I just joined in. I'm like, what am I doing? Because when we first started doing Another Element, back in the day, when we had our own little cover band.
That's right.
When that was a thing.
Yeah.
When I was a puppy, and back in the day. I was like, what am I doing? I never sang country a day in my life. I've been seriously, I was so secluded as a child. I didn't start listening to anything outside of that, until I moved out the house. Yeah. Because it was strictly gospel in the house, dog.
Okay.
I remember one time when I was when I was dating a girl who gave me a phone with all these secular artists, that I dig now. Yeah. It's like I'm experiencing it for the first, I feel like I know a lot and not a lot at the same damn time. It makes no sense. I'm like Steve Rogers. I'm always noting, what did I miss? Okay, I'll put it on the list. I'll put it on the list. Oh. Yeah. Oh, Al Green. I'll put it on the list. Oh, okay. All right. So it's kind of humbling my journey with music, honestly, because I said, just mostly gospel, unless there was Disney or whatever was on the TV or what. Like I didn't know where Lowrider came from because I was watching the George Lopez show. Everything was based on TV, but I was always a sponge with it though, with all the music and everything. So, that was that. But then moving out of my folks' place and then doing another element and everything, I was just completely out of my comfort zone and out of my element.
Completely.
That's
amazing.
I didn't even go to neo soul. I went straight to country or anything. Like that. Completely on the opposite spectrum of everything. But then I learned more of our roots in country and how much it does belong to everybody. So but like I said, I know a lot and not a lot at the same damn time. But it's so humbling though now. It makes my journey when people say that you're always learning to a whole nother level. I truly am always learning.
Discovering new genres every day now. Dude, that's amazing.
I heard this comedian say, I watch American history on the edge of my seat. That's how it is with music and certain things I just missed out on when I was younger. That's crazy, dog.
Dude, that's amazing. That's kind of, my wife grew up in a Baptist household, and so like she like country and then like gospel Baptist, like that type of stuff, like the Gaithers and like people like that. But so now it's like I showed her like Crocodile Rock by Elton John for the first time.
Oh, dog, yeah.
She never had heard the song in her life that she could remember, like just stuff like that all the time. So it's like I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was schooled on real life by a freaking 14-year-old. I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? Like, because Emily, she just got it. She was, she grew up at the which Catholic school is it around here?
Pioneer.
Yeah, there was that
Academy.
too. But she was so much more earth than I was, or anything, or grounded in real life than I was. I'm like, what is happening right now? Because I was just wondering. I was truly wondering what was going on with my life, because not only was I moving out of my folks' place and not going into church as much as I used to, but I'm just really hanging with these folks and just doing some bluegrass and not bluegrass, but but just things around that nature. And I just got hip to so many country artists that I dig now, and I'm like, whoa. Country, they are very good storytellers.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, oh snap. I thought I was open-minded, but I really am now to everything. So I'm like, seriously, send me your playlist, whatever genre it is, as long as I can just, just learn, just pick something up and feel something. I don't care who's it coming from. Like, tell me whatever truth you got. That's literally all that I stand for now. No left, no right, or anything like that. I stand for, I was about to say right, but that's literally a side. I stand for what's right. Damn it. Somebody who's political was like, aha, got your ass. Aha, you are. He's with the right.
It.
No, what's right?
I knew it. Welcome over. Come on over.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Yep.
But no, that's literally what I'm, not to get political or anything like that, because I'm not political. I'm just like, listen, something's always happening, and if it's right, I stand with it. If it's not, then pretty much, So I'm done playing sides. That's where we're all going wrong with. Right. So we're all going wrong.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
But that's that. No, but that's that, dude.
Sick, man. I love it. I'm stoked to hear all the music that you're going to be putting out. Like I'm excited to see what more you got in the vault.
Same here, dude. Likewise for y'all, man.
Thank you, man.
We're just going to continue sharing each other's stuff, because like I'm telling you, First Choice, like people share the hell out of it. That and Too Cold. So I'm mad blessed. I'm mad blessed to be in a community to where the music scene is getting a bit more together, at least on my end, from what I'm receiving in. So if we can just get a venue, shout out to Mothership, they're doing their thing too. They're still playing. They're still doing local bands and everything like that. So if I gotta throw something in my backyard, whatever, I'm gonna do that. Right. So on that La Russell mess right there. So because that's where I'm at.
Nice. Dude,
making noise.
Anything else you want to shout out to the people? Like anybody, anything, any shows or anything you got coming up?
Any shows I got? The only show recorded show that I'm doing this year is Leader Cons.
Oh, okay.
For Frank Manley, because I do that every year. So
So sick.
I got to make my annual 15-minute set. But honestly, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. The only other real show is like around my birthday, around in June, since it's coming this year. I got the Jurassic theme park song ready for when I turn on June 1st.
Nice.
But I am having a big show, honestly, that's going to feature so many artists I've worked with together.
Dope.
And I'm just going to really put on like a Apollo level show in either in our backyard or wherever venue chooses to host us, because I am looking for a venue to do that show at, but it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. I'm having Aaron, the Afronauts, like so many people, and it's gonna touch different genres. But I'm gonna close that thing out, and I'm gonna act as if I'm on the Grammys. Pretty much. Not the Grammys. I'm gonna act as if I'm just already made it. So
heck yeah. Dude, that'll be sick. That'll be real sick.
Yeah, you're invited to come, dude.
I would love to. Yeah. If I'm not working, I'll be there.
Right.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Actually, it would be sick. We need to talk to Richland, to Zach, and see if they have it in the basement or in the garage.
Absolutely.
That would be dope.
That would be cool, because when I do drop an entire project, because I do see myself dropping an entire project this year after getting these singles out the way, because I'm working on that underneath. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I am dropping a project this year. So when I do need somewhere to put it. So I'll be reaching out.
Yeah, let's make it happen. That would be sick. Zach, I hope you're listening.
Oh,
Make it happen, man.
Come on, Zach.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
Come on, do what's right.
Yep. You know it's the right thing to do.
Right.
Make it happen. Just gotta make it happen. Anything else, sir? Where can people find you at?
Anything else? Y'all can find me at Jody Odom Jr. Right now it's titled Jody Joe Original on Facebook and Instagram, but that'll change soon to my actual name. I made that when I first started doing acapella covers on Facebook and stuff like that, like when I was like 17, dog.
That's awesome.
And I thought Jody and Original was gonna be cool, but it's just no. So I will change it to my actual name soon. But follow Jody.
You got a
Original.
cool name, so it
exactly.
works.
So I'm gonna use my actual name now.
Yeah.
So Jody Odom Jr. on everywhere, and you'll find me there.
Dope, man. Man. Anything else for him, sir?
Stream and buy.
Yes.
Too Cold, Pull Up, and First Choice.
Yep.
And we got another one, so much more on the way. So
you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not be disappointed.
Absolutely.
Dope. Well, all right, Jody. Thank you for coming on, man. This has been a long time coming.
Thank you. Glad I could finally make it.
Yeah, right. This is dope, man.
Absolutely.
This is dope. This has been another episode of the Open Mic Podcast with me, your host, Tom Hirst, brought to you by Richland Source, Newsroom After Hours. Shout out to the Afronauts. Shout out to Aaron Hill.
Woo!
Shout out to Sarah.
Come on.
About to put that episode out. You may have already listened to it. If not, go check that out. It's a place of rules. Mansfield, Ohio is the greatest city in the continental U.S.
All
Peace.
right. Damn Skippy.